Yes, what's going on? Gary Delaney, stand-up comic from the UK. He's pretty good at his one-liners. So this is Ruthless one-liners. Gary Delaney, let's do it.
Sometimes people get in touch with me to complain about my jokes if they think something offensive. They get in touch on Twitter, on Facebook, or email me through my website or something. When they do that, I make a little note of it because I know that means that's a good joke and I should probably do it more. So what I've done, this is a collection of my most complained about jokes ever. So that's what we're going to fucking do. And so look, if you're watching that on the little video, if you complain about these after that warning, that means you're a fucking retard, okay? Here we go.
I'm not getting monetized.
I fisted a ventriloquist once to see how he liked it. My cousin was a heroin addict by the age of 13. It's amazing, isn't it? Kids shoot up so fast these days. Personally, I prefer morning sex, as it's when people are recently bereaved or at the most vulnerable.
Wow.
Yeah. That's good. The ooze have started and we're only on joke 3. The other day, my girlfriend and I had great makeup sex. Well, I say that. She was out and I stuck her lipstick up my arse. Yeah. Because I'm worth it. A gay friend of mine recently had his arm in a cast. It was the cast of Joseph and his amazing Technicolor. See? We're plunging downhill already. Islamic State have released their own range of anti-dandruff shampoo. It's called Shoulders. What? The Make-A-Wish Foundation should really be called the No Make Another Wish Foundation. See, said they were rough. Look. No one's first wish is for Disneyland, is it? Doctor, I'm addicted to fucking dogs. Have you tried Patches? What's he, a poodle? I once met a woman whose pelvic muscles were so strong, she said no man would ever dare to finger her. So I offered to help, and she snatched my hand off. I pulled a sickie the other day, just one of the perks of working at the hospital. About half of you are unshockable and half of you are. That's good, but we're going to keep on pushing. I'll see if I can offend fucking all of you before I finish. I think the worst thing about having sex with your mom would be if you lost your erection. She'd just say, well, where did you last have it? It's when paedophiles have kids that they really come into their own. What?
Wow.
If you clap that, you're a dreadful fucking person. Jesus Christ. Are we all okay? I'm quite a sensitive man. I don't mind being held after sex. It's only when they press charges it gets tricky. I mean, that seems quite mild after the last one, that one. Werther's Originals are so horrible, you'd gladly suck your granddad's cock just to get the taste out of your mouth. Oh, God, we're getting worse. Okay. As a family, we couldn't decide whether to have Nana buried or cremated, so in the end, we let her live. I don't like emo kids, all pale and ill-looking and talking about death all the time, you know. Sorry, chemo kids.
Wow.
See? There's a reason I started with a warning. If anything, finding out that Jimmy Savile was a paedophile made it even worse that he never answered my letter. All of my favourite 70s kids TV stars, they've all been done for it now, haven't they? Jimmy Savile, Rolf Harris, Stuart Hall. I bet Fingermouse is shitting himself. Did somebody say, when I said my favourite 70s kids TV star, did somebody say you? As if like... That is fucked up if I'm now in the Utri camp. It's particularly fucked up because I was born in 1973. I was a fucking toddler to have been... No, seriously, I was such an ugly child, I had to give paedophiles sweets. It was hard, you know. It cost me a fortune in sherbet dibdabs just to feel some affection. So... Oh, I've gone bleaker than I fucking intended, okay, all right. Oh, we're going to get worse. Paedophile goes into a florist. I'd like some flowers, please. Orchids? No, just the flowers. My granddad went down in history and on one occasion fingered a girl in geography. Oh, there's another page. Fuck. The great thing about jokes about kids with leukemia is they never get old. This is going to get me record numbers complaints. This is going to be fucking beautiful. I love magicians. Who was that guy in America made those landmarks disappear? Oh, Bin Laden. I think dolphins invented cancer just so they'd have people to swim with. Old ladies aren't nosy. The real reason they poke their heads through the curtains all the time is they're practicing for being cremated. This is good. I've revolted even you. This is wonderful. I was in the town centre earlier and I saw people collecting for Parkinson's and they were shaking tins, which I thought was a bit insensitive. Because people collect money for anything nowadays, call it a charity. Recently I saw this woman collecting for reconstructive vaginal surgery following the birth of her 8 children. There she was outside Tesco's, waving her bucket. Gentlemen, if you think your partner's got a rather large vagina, it's important you never let on to that fact, and believe me, I know, as I once put my foot in it. I think someone's just left being revolted. You're quite right to, madam. You're the only decent person in this room. I joined a fisting club, not something particularly into. I'm just trying to widen the circle of my friends. And these are the most fucking complained about and the ones I said I'd never do on stage again, and I am, seemingly. My girlfriend and I were on a touring holiday recently and we were driving over the Downs, which will teach me to take a shortcut through a special school. I rang up that new rape advice line, but apparently it's just for victims. I recently went down on my girlfriend without realising she was having her period. As you can imagine, I was very red in the face. Oh, Jesus. All right. I've never seen a complete child porn film, just little snatches. What? All right, I've got one final thing. Who wants to see what my sex face looks like? Everybody? Great. Okay, just give me 2 seconds to get ready over here. Hang on, bear with me.
Super whack when you laugh at your own shit, and it's not that funny. Okay. Well, there you go. There you go. Not that funny. Not because I'm sensitive. I've heard worse. Like they were all mild, all of them, really. There's nothing you can throw at me that I don't get offended or anything like that, and I think everyone has a right to joke about whatever, as long as it's done. Because obviously what you're meant to appreciate there is the wordplay and the connection and the misdirection. So yeah, if that's done well, then that's it. But yeah, something about this guy, man. I didn't like the way he laughs at his own jokes. I think he's digging himself a little bit too much than what he's worth. Yeah, I don't know. Gets a bit old pretty quick. But there it was. Gary Delaney, Ruthless one-liners. Were they really that bad? Let me know. What do you think? Anyway, I'm off. Take it easy. I'm out.